This is not a time for weddings, for events, as you rightly said, for dinners or public. We should show that.
Time up, Honorable Rufai.
Sir? What? No, sir. I think the reason why I spoke like that, Mr. Speaker, is the passion is enough. You said something that I appreciated, and Honorable Benson said something earlier, and I was at fault. Chagai and I we were joking about something, and then you said this is not a funny matter. It's not. I also would like to implore all of us here. This is not a time for weddings, for events, as you rightly said, for dinners or public. We should show that.
Time up, Honorable Rufai. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. It's a pleasure.
Thank you. Distinguished colleagues, may I read the short letter from the Office of the First Lady? Invitation to dinner. I cordially request the presence of His Excellency, the Senate President, and distinguished members of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to a dinner which I will be hosting on Friday, 28th day of November 2025 at 6 p.m. at the banquet hall of the Presidential Villa at Sokoro. This dinner is an interactive session to foster insightful discussion on national progress. I look forward to receiving you and all distinguished senators at the event. Signed, Senator Remi Tinubu, CON, First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So this is like an invitation by the mother to the children on a Friday. So I wish you sumptuous meal and fruitful discussion. Senator Wamako, you are looking at me as if you are going to travel, don't you? This is very important. So we all meet there on Friday.
This is not a time for weddings, for events, as you rightly said, for dinners or public. We should show that.
Time up, Honorable Rufai.
Sir? What? No, sir. I think the reason why I spoke like that, Mr. Speaker, is the passion is enough. You said something that I appreciated, and Honorable Benson said something earlier, and I was at fault. Chagai and I we were joking about something, and then you said this is not a funny matter. It's not. I also would like to implore all of us here. This is not a time for weddings, for events, as you rightly said, for dinners or public. We should show that.
Time up, Honorable Rufai. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. It's a pleasure.
Thank you. He finished making his speech. You gave him 10 minutes to redo his speech.
Correspondence from the Villa. Distinguished Senator Godswill Akpabio GCN, President of the Senate, Distinguished Senate President, transmission of the Legal Practitioners Bill 2025 to the National Assembly for passage into law. I am pleased to transmit to the Senate for consideration and passage into law a bill proposing repeal and reenactment of the Legal Practitioners Act. The Legal Practitioners Bill repeals the Legal Practitioners Act, Cap L11, Laws of the Federation, 2004, which was enacted into law in 1962. The draft bill introduces a new legal framework strengthening the regulation of the legal profession in Nigeria and providing necessary reforms to enhance professional standards, discipline, mechanisms, and public confidence in legal practice in Nigeria. The Senate may wish to note that legal practitioners play a crucial role in upholding justice, the rule of law, and access to justice. However, evolving challenges with respect to regulating professional conduct, licensing of legal practitioners, as well as establishing appropriate disciplinary measures and legal practice standards, necessitate a modern and comprehensive review of our legal service framework. The bill makes provision for greater accountability, stronger professional ethics, and a more transparent regulatory structure for legal practitioners in Nigeria, all of which are critical in view of the growing domestic and international demands for legal services in this country. Specifically, provisions include the following. Section 1 provides the objectives of the proposed act, which include to promote and protect public interests, promote the rule of law, and improve access to justice and increase public understanding of the legal rights and duties of citizens. B. Section 2 establishes the core principles guiding legal practitioners, including integrity, confidentiality, ethical standards, and duty to clients and duty to courts. C. Section 3 establishes the body of benchers charged with the responsibility of admitting eligible pensions to the bar. D. Section 17 establishes the Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Committee with jurisdiction to consider and determine cases of misconduct by legal practitioners, while Section 18 provides for a range of penalties, including suspension, restriction, reprimand, and removal from the role. E. Section 25 to 26 introduce a 2-year mandatory pupillage and compulsory continuing professional development, CPD, for legal practitioners. F. Section 27 and 29 provide for the inspection and accreditation of law officers, issuance of practicing licenses, and the use of official stamps and seals to authenticate legal documents. While I trust that Senate will consider the request expeditiously, please accept, distinguished Senate President and distinguished senators, the assurances of my highest regards. This is signed by Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President, Commander-in-Chief, Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This is referred to the Committee on Rules and Business to work on and revert to the Senate at the appropriate time. 6 weeks, 4 weeks, as directed by the Deputy Senate President. I know, I'm saying we should conclude in 4 weeks. But that was why I suggested 6 initially. Any petition? None.